What's up, guys? About to go live in 1 sec. Alright, what's up, guys? Today we are doing another live stream of our March Madness tournament for in college football. I know it's a little late for that, but our first matchup today is going to be Ole Miss versus North Carolina. That is going to be our first matchup today. So yeah. North Carolina is going to be on the road because they are the lower seed. We'll see if that's actually true in football. I think they're probably worse than Ole Miss. Ole Miss, though. Now we just got to get to... Ooh, I think I already passed them. Ole Miss. Yup. Ole Miss is better. Whew, those are nice. Ole Miss is better by rating, but Ole Miss is better by rating, but let's see if... Let's go, we got a viewer. Let's see. Ole Miss is better by rating, but let's see if the Tar Heels can pull off the upset here at Ole Miss Stadium. And that's going to start us off. We got a few more nice matchups coming up. We got some more nice matchups coming up, and yeah. We've got some more nice matchups coming up, and let's see how we're going to start this thing off. I'd love to start off with a close game or an upset, maybe an OT. But yeah, this is how we're going to start off, and this is going to be our stream. So, all right. Let's see. We're going to jump ahead to the end of the quarter. All right. Let's see. And 0-0 at the end of the first quarter. 3-0. 10-0. 10-3 at half. Oh, North Carolina up, though. End of the third. It is 10-3. So we are going to definitely watch this one. This is going to be a good one. All right, North Carolina up by 3, 4th down for Ole Miss. Ooh, this was a good time to jump in. This is a... Oh, and Ole Miss is punting. Okay. Well, Ole Miss is going to punt and give the ball to North Carolina. So if North Carolina can run the clock successfully and get their offense going, and make sure if you're on the stream, drop a like. Just double tap that screen. Make sure to drop a like, please. And if North Carolina can hold strong, Amarian Hampton's open in the out, but he throws it away for some reason. I mean, Amarian Hampton, welcome to the Chargers. I'm super excited to have him, and yeah, this is gonna be awesome to watch. So let's see. He's on the out. He's got his man. First down and more, about 10 yards more, down to the 40, but he did go out of bounds. I would probably let myself get tackled in bounds. Trying to waste the clock. The Ole Miss fans are all not happy about that. So, yup, the Ole Miss fans are not happy about that. Let's see what North Carolina can do. Continuing, I mean, this is the number 20 ranked team in the country out of like 100 and something. These guys are Definitely legit, and not much off of that little jet sweep type play with their tight end, it looks like. But it is going to run some clock for sure, and that's just what North Carolina needs at this point. Let's get a little preview. Who you got actually in the chat? I know there's someone here. Who you got winning this game? North Carolina or Ole Miss? A little preview into our next game. We have Iowa State facing off against Middle Tennessee. And our next game, it should be a good one. UNC, all right. That's a good pick. 10-3 and the ball. They do have to get a first down here. And they're going to get it with Amarian Hampton, of course, the beast himself. And Ole Miss is having to start using timeouts. They need to stop North Carolina. They cannot get any points. They are now in field goal range, so North Carolina could probably put the game away with just a field goal here. Let's see what they do. Oh, and Marion gets stopped up, and the Rebels are going to use another timeout. Let's see what's going to happen next here. Looks like they're going to run definitely a run play. It's definitely going to be a run. Yup, and oh my, Amarian Hampton stopped in the backfield, and they're going to use their third and final timeout. 3rd and 18. Ole Miss defense finally showing up, but just a little too late in my opinion. You can't be showing up this late. Can't knock out a field goal range though. A run with Hampton and gets 4 yards off of it, and they're probably going to kick a field goal. The clock is running. If they do kick a field goal, this would make it a 2-score game for Ole Miss. But if they miss the field goal, then Ole Miss has a good chance here to come back and tie this game up. Let's see. Back. Snap. Kick is up. It is good. The kick is good by UNC. And that is going to basically put this game away. We'll keep watching though just to see what Ole Miss can do. I'm torn between these two teams. You got Trey Harris, new Chargers receiver, and Amarian Hampton, new North Carolina running back. Chargers running back. All right. Are they cheering? Why are they cheering? They just got scored on. Whatever. Yeah, but let's see what is going to happen now. Still got one in the stream. Drop a like. And yeah, the Ole Miss Rebels are going to get down to the 23. They have to go. They have no timeouts. 1 minute and 3 seconds to score twice. I don't think it's going to happen. He's back to pass. Jackson Dart throws it. Who is he looking for there? I don't know, but it's an incomplete pass. 59 seconds on the clock. They're at the 23, and Ole Miss fans are not happy. This could be our second upset we have seen. Auburn won their game, Louisville won their game, Michigan won their game, but Ohio beat Texas A&M. And we've got another catch by the tight end here. But the clock is going to keep running as far as I'm concerned, even though it's not on the screen. I don't know why. Oh, now it is. The clock is going to keep running, and there's only 50 seconds left. They better hurry this up. The sim is broken. I don't know why they're probably going to spike the ball. They're going to spike it. It is now 2nd down and 10. 42 seconds left on the clock. Can we stop showing the stadium? I've seen the same perspective 50 times. Forty seconds left on the clock. He's back to pass. He's going to throw it deep, and he's got his man. There's no way. Touchdown, Rebels. And Ole Miss has got a sudden breath of life. Can they pull this off? They will need an onside kick. But, oh my God, I cannot believe what I just witnessed. Caden Lee, the sophomore, shrieking down the field. tearing up the defense. And he is going to get a touchdown. Ole Miss will need to recover this onside kick, though, and onside kick recoveries happened once in my Imperialism series. I believe it was Michigan or someone like that who recovered an onside kick. But, yes. All right, let's see. The PAT is up, and it is good. This means they only need a field goal. So if they can get this onside kick, they could probably just kick it from there. They probably won't. They'll probably try to score. But, 3 viewers now. This is a big one here, folks. Let's see. The onside kick. North Carolina has it, and they keep it. 34 seconds, and they are just going to kneel this one out. It was fun to see a little breath of life out of Ole Miss, but North Carolina is going to pull off the upset away on the road, and they are going to be the victors here. And yeah, Bryson Nesbitt, the tight end for North Carolina, is going to win player of the game. Our next matchup, if you're in the stream, make sure to drop a like. We got 3 people and 0 likes. I don't know what's up with that, but we got to drop a like. We got Iowa State versus Middle Tennessee is going to be our next match up. Should be a good one. This is what the series was. You want me to? I will make a series. If you want me to make a series where I play the game, I'll make a series. I'm gonna finish the series first, though. I will 100%. If you're if you, I don't know what this is yapping about, but if you guys want to see, drop it in the chat. Besides Emmett, if you want to see a series of me playing college football, maybe I could do a dynasty. I could do. I already have a Road to Glory-ish. Okay, this guy. All right. But yeah, I could do dynasty. I could do little career with that. Yeah. But next we've got Iowa State versus Middle Tennessee. Yeah, Iowa State is gonna be at home here. Oh, shoot. Iowa State, the number 11 ranked team in the country, is going to be facing off against Middle Tennessee here in this matchup. Can we get to Middle Tennessee? All right. The Blue Raiders are going to be going, those are some nice jerseys, to Iowa State to try to upset the number 10 ranked team in the entire United States. This is for sure. What is that emoji? This is for sure going to be a good game here. But yeah, can Middle Tennessee upset the number 2 ranked team number 11 ranked team in the nation? Let's see what will happen. And our next matchup is going to be New Mexico versus Michigan State after this. A quick preview. The Iowa State Cyclones. All right, go do your homework. Get those grades, Emmett. Yay, grades, good grades. I'm not doing my homework. I'm streaming. All right, and the Cyclones. I made their jerseys way too similar. And in my Imperialism series, I made 2 jerseys black, and I kept commentating for one side, but they have blue in them. I'll probably be able to tell the difference. Oh, I thought you had a paper homework. You forgot your homework, and you need that. That's funny. All right, Super Sim, jump ahead. Next quarter. 7-0 Iowa State. Let's see. 7-7. Stream is funny. Thank you. Let's see. What can 14-7. And Wood will slow it down and get in. 2 close games to start it off. That is how I like to see it. 2 close games starting us off. Iowa State does have the ball, but it is kickoff. And they're going to kick off to Middle Tennessee. And Middle Tennessee is going to have 3 minutes to drive down the field and score. Let's see. And wow, they got stopped up. At the 18-yard, where is your call? The 18-yard line, Middle Tennessee. They have 1 star receiver. Oh, wait, no, that's the cornerback for Iowa State. I know they make the jerseys too similar. All right. So, Middle Tennessee. All right. He's back to pass. He's going to throw it. It's caught. Oh, and a lot more. He had the defense in shambles. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. And I don't know who that is. Who is that? Kelly, number 1 receiver? I don't know. And Iowa State fans are in shock. Middle Tennessee has just tied up the game. And Amari Kelly has him in shambles. Amari Kelly with an insane burst of speed at the opposite, at their 40, taking it all the way to the house for 6. Let's say this game just got a little more interesting. Could we start off the stream with 2 huge upsets against ranked teams? That would be insane. All right. Kick is up, and it is good, and it is tied up 14-14. Middle Tennessee and Iowa State. I thought we were going to have our first blowout where we wouldn't end up watching the games, but man, oh man, we had a lot of blowouts last week. We had the Auburn game was a blowout, the Louisville game was a blowout, the Michigan game was not a blowout, and the Ohio game wasn't. We watched a lot of the Ohio game, but yeah, he's going to throw, and he's got his man for a first down. 2 minutes and 7 seconds left on the clock, and they're probably going to let this one run to the 2-minute warning. And as they will, 2 minutes. It's all tied up at 14 here in Iowa. Middle Tennessee trying to pull off the crazy upset. Iowa State trying to maintain their superiority. I'm sure the score would not look like this if they played in real life, but the sim is what decides it. Iowa State, they're going to throw deep downfield and double coverage. Not a good throw, and the Middle Tennessee defense able to hold on there. 1 minute and 54 seconds left. I don't even know if he was remotely close to open. That was not a good throw. All right. Snap, he's going to throw. Oh, and he's blown up, and this clock is going to keep running. I could not tell you why they're not taking a timeout here, but this clock is going to keep running. Yeah, it's on the table. Matthew must have read the chat. They're going to let this clock keep running. Drop a like if you just entered here. They're going to let this clock keep running. They're scrambling, and he's going to take a big sack. You got to take a timeout here. And what the? Sorry, did I see that right? Why is Middle Tennessee taking a timeout? Iowa State's punting? What? Okay, you know what? This sim is so broken. Who punts when they're down, when it's tied? Oh, it was 4th and 13 though, and it's tied. You know what? Maybe they were right punting. But yeah, Middle Tennessee taking the timeout, and they're going to try to dive down this field and win the game here. He's back to pass. He's going to throw a screen route. What is the Iowa State defense is falling apart. They let that screen pass. It should have been a lot of loss of yards. Okay, sorry. Oh, shoot. My bad, guys. My bad. Guys. That is my bad. That is on me. That is 100% on me, guys. Do not worry about what just happened. It was nothing. All right. And let's see. Ignore that. No, it's not true. Do I need to put you on chat timeout, Sawyer? Based on the reaction. Do I need to put you on chat timeout? I don't want to put you on chat timeout. 35 seconds left. What are they doing? Call a timeout. Call a timeout. What are you doing? Call a timeout. You said you want to burn. It's call a timeout. Call a timeout. What are they doing? You know what? This sim really needs to be patched. You know what? I can't wait for College Football 26. We'll figure out how to do this. Swear to God, if they hand it off. 15 seconds. Throws it. What are you doing? Okay, well, we've got an overtime game. I guess that's good, but what are they doing? Iowa State is not going to lose to Middle Tennessee. And, oh, they finally took a damn timeout. Thank God. All right. Iowa State going to try to get overtime here. They're going to kick a field goal. Iowa State's going to take a timeout. They're going to kick a field goal. This could send Middle Tennessee 2 ranked team upsets in a row. North Carolina, then Middle Tennessee. Will it happen? The kick, the snap, the kick is up, and it is good. That was good from 60. Middle Tennessee. Middle Tennessee is going to pull off a ridiculous upset here at Iowa State. Wait, do they even have time left? I think that took the whole 2 seconds, right? What? I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Middle Tennessee is going to take a win. Oh my gosh. Okay, we've got a new matchup. This one's a little more even, but you never know what's even now. Amari Kelly, the guy who took the touchdown to tie it up, wins player of the game. You do not know what's even now after these 2 ridiculous upsets. UNC and Middle Tennessee both getting crazy wins. We've had 3 upsets in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. Half of our games so far have been upsets. The non-upsets, Auburn beat Georgia State, Louisville beat Northwestern, and Michigan beat UAB. But we have upsets with Ohio beating Texas A&M. All of our upsets have been unranked teams beating ranked teams. These aren't even like 1 overall upsets. These are unranked teams. Teams in probably the bottom half of college football, along with San Diego State. Ohio, actually not North Carolina, but Ohio and Middle Tennessee. These are all ranked teams losing to unranked teams. What is going on? And our next matchup is Washington State versus New Mexico. Washington State's going to be at home here. Actually, it might be faster if I just go back to A and then scroll back to W. The Cougars are going to be facing off against New Mexico. So the Washington State Cougars are going to be facing off against New Mexico. I actually genuinely do not know who would be the underdog here. Okay, technically New Mexico. New Mexico is going to be the underdog here. Let's see the Washington State uniforms. Someone just chat something. For alternates. Ooh, fire. All right. Why are... I'm so special. Washington State's at home. I'm really stupid. All right, New Mexico's away. Hold on, guys. No, I found some nicer uniforms at least. No, not Duke. Ugh, sorry guys. Sorry about the delay. I'm just not on point right now. Washington State. Those are some nice uniforms. All right. And New Mexico, gonna be on the road. The Lobos on the road at Washington State, trying to pull off the upset. This is another one where it would be an upset if Washington State were to lose to New Mexico in the bracket and in the actual game. So we're gonna have a good game for sure here. Washington State versus New Mexico. Drop in the chat, who do you got winning this game? New Mexico or Washington State? This is going to be a good one, and we are one matchup away from moving to our next region. In our next game, my Aztecs are going to be facing off against Michigan State in our game here in our next matchup. So Washington State versus New Mexico. So yeah. Alright. Oh shoot. Sorry. Yep, super sick. We are going to be jumping ahead to the next quarter. Let's see. It'd be hilarious if this was our blowout game. End of the first quarter, 0-0. 7-0, 14-0. You've got to be kidding. 17-0 at half. If this is our blowout game, and this is the one game that's supposed to be New Mexico, what are we doing? 20-0. Then Washington State giving New Mexico an absolute smackdown at home. Beating New Mexico to the ground. All right, and we've got Michigan State versus San Diego State. My Aztecs going on the road to Michigan State to try to take them down. And yeah, Aztecs are in this bracket one other time due to how things worked out, due to seedings and positions and other things. They are in this bracket one more time, but they're playing Georgia, so I really don't think we're actually going to have any problems with them winning twice. I don't think they'll win either of these games. But we are going to have San Diego State away. Wait, let me switch this. Michigan State at home playing my Aztecs. Michigan State, the Spartans. Oh, wow, those are nice. No, not Coastal Carolina. GHIJKLMNOPSS. And we're going to switch to the homes because they're fire. And black and primary. Black and primary cleats, of course. But yeah, we're going to have the black primaries. And San Diego State, the underdogs here by far. Because we suck at college football. So, we're going to advance to our next game. I will be right back in 1 second. I apologize for that delay, guys. I was just checking on something. Whoops. Super soon. Come on, Aztecs. Nothing. 7-0 at the end of the first. $3-7. All right. Score a point. Score. All right. We're going to hop in the sim. All right. Let's see. SDSU with the ball down by 4. Here they're at the 34. And we'll see what they can do here. They're at the 34 going the wrong way. Danny O'Neal. He's going to throw to his open man. And that is going to be a first down and a lot more. But you don't need to take that timeout yet. Never mind. Don't listen to me. And they are going to get a first down and a bunch and some more here. Little audible by Danny O'Neal. Danny O'Neal's going to... And Marquez, handoff fake, and oh, he had him in the end zone. If that defender hadn't blocked it just a little higher on the throw, and he was in. Alrighty. Danny O'Neal. And what the... This is peak San Diego State football right here. Watching them get absolutely... have a chance and then absolutely blowing it. This is what it's like being an SDSU fan when you like football more than basketball. So, let's see. Can the Aztecs please score? A deep pass. And he does not even know. I don't even know what Danny O'Neal is doing throwing that ball. I thought we maybe had a man open, but no. Danny O'Neal just feels like chucking up a prayer. They're going to go for it on 4th and 10. That's aggressiveness I like to see. And the Aztecs going for it on 4th and 10. Oh, Danny O'Neal's going to throw a pound. Oh, my God, it's probably wrong. We suck. Okay, you know what? Never mind. It's fine. We just got to get a defensive stop. It's fine. We'll get a defensive stop. Okay, no, see, this is what happens when you're an SDSU fan. This is the type of stuff that happens. What are we doing? Running a... No, I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to be mad. This game's over, I can tell you right now. I don't even need to watch the rest of it. I can tell you right now as we speak that due to that touchdown, this game is over. With a capital O. If somehow we win, I'd be happy. But, like, I don't see there's any way we win this. And we're going to change our spin to fast and jump into the end again. $14, 17-3. Oh, and we got destroyed. Great. And Michigan State's going to win. And that is it for our first region. And we are now going to move on to our next region, where the 1 seed Florida is going to be taking on the 16 seed Virginia. Then we got UConn, Oklahoma, Memphis, Colorado State, Maryland, Akron, Missouri, Virginia Tech, Texas Tech, Coastal Carolina, Kansas, Arkansas, Arizona, Nebraska. So, yeah, that's preview for our next. But, yeah, so right now in our second round, after one region, we have Auburn, Louisville, Michigan, Ohio, North Carolina, Middle Tennessee, Washington State, and Michigan State. All have made it to the next round. And let's see. Who will win our next few games here? Florida is going to be at home against Virginia. So Virginia is going to be on the road trying to upset Florida here. I think they're worse on paper. I'm not fully sure. The Virginia Cavaliers. Black and primary cleats. The Virginia Cavaliers are going to be trying to take down Florida. The Gators, edit uniform. They have an all blacky up. Alright, and the Virginia Cavaliers are going to be trying to upset the Florida Gators here. Are we going to start off our new region with a good game, or are we going to start off with a blowout? We'll see. Technically, Florida is better, but I think Virginia has what it takes. But it is very hard to go to the swamp and win. But we'll see. How can the Cavaliers do in the swamp? We'll find out here in this Ben Hill Griffin, otherwise known as the Swamp. Can the Gators come out on top at home? And why are those cheerleaders so short? Oh my God. Senora Dominguez build, if we're being real. Sorry about that, folks. All right. Akron versus Maryland. At Maryland, this is going to be a hard one. And I did originally, one change here, I did originally have Maryland in twice because I thought there was no other college in Maryland. But then I realized I was not intelligent, let's say. Wait. Ball State? Is Ball State Baltimore? No, right? I have a feeling it's not Baltimore. Hold on, let me ask Siri. Indiana. So, you know what? Maryland is going to be in it twice. Alright, just remember it's Maryland Duke. Do a little arrow here. Alright. Maryland Duke. Oh, remember that? What is this? What do we got here? Alright. Super Saiyan. Jump ahead. Next quarter. 7-0 Maryland at the end of the first. Jump ahead. Next quarter. 7-7 at halftime. End of the third, it's 7-7. We'll slow it down and watch. We have not gotten an upset. We have not gotten not a close game. We haven't gotten a blowout in a while. Maryland, Akron. He's gonna run a sweep. 4th and goal from the 11. I did not realize it was going to be 3rd down. They're probably going to kick a field goal here. And Akron could have a chance to win, leaving them with too much time. I don't know about that Akron offense. I don't know how good it is. I mean, God forbid they miss the field goal. That'd be shocking. Maryland kick is up, and it is good. The Terrapins are going to go up by 3. But Akron does have some upset material to work with here for sure. For sure, we got some upset material to work with. Let's see. And snap, back to pass. He's going to throw it, and it's 2nd and 2. Akron, 2nd and 2 for Akron, but the clock is running, and it is running rapidly. I don't know how much time Akron wants to waste necessarily. Let's see what's going to happen here. Is it going to be a run play? Is it going to be a pass play? We may never know. It's a play action. He's got his man, 1st down and more. And a 2-minute timeout here. Maryland 10 at home playing the Akron Zips. Akron has 7 with 1:57 to go and the ball at their 39-yard line. Let us see what they can do here. He's going to go back to pass. He's going to throw on a screen. And he's going to get stopped after a gain of 5. And they're going to be at the 44 here. Boom. Alrighty. You got him, and exactly at the 50. Spot on. 1st and 10 for Akron in neutral territory, as I like to call it. At the 50. Okay, technically they're in opposing territory. They're in enemy territory because I can see the ball is just a hair over. He's back to pass. Has forever in the pocket. Oh my God, he's going to throw it deep. He's got his man on a comeback route down to the 15. He had so long that I thought Neanderthals evolved into humans with the amount of time he had in that pocket. I mean, he had more time in that pocket. That time in that pocket felt longer than SBAC testing did today. This is insane. How is your O-line that good? But, you know, I wish San Diego State could have an O-line that good. Danny O'Neal has like 0.5 seconds because we got a bunch of traffic cones blocking. You know what? It's a timeout by Akron. Akron timeout here, 55 seconds left, 2nd and 8, trying to win this game with a touchdown. We have not seen a game-winning touchdown yet. Actually, we've seen one. Seen a game-tying touchdown. 3rd and 7, and a timeout taken by Akron. 3rd down. This is a big play. They're the ACC champions. The last time they won in 2001, the ACC. Akron. Back to pass. He's forever in the pocket again. Oh my God, this is making me mad. Why? You can't have that much time in the pocket and then throw that ridiculous pick. What was that? You cannot have 50 seconds. Like, not 50. You cannot have 20 seconds in that pocket to throw it directly to a defensive player. That is the stupidest throw I have ever seen. But Donnell Brown, the left edge, is going to get an interception. Look at this. Look at how long he has in his pocket. Standing there, standing there, standing there. And now Maryland is going to run one play and then they're going to kneel it. Because apparently the Akron quarterback cannot throw a ball to save his life. Oh, wait, no. Akron's going to take a timeout. So they're going to need to run one more play. And then they're going to kneel. Unless Akron can get a safety. Their only hope is a safety or a fumble, obviously. but he's going to get yards, and now 30 seconds. They're gonna let this clock run out. You don't even have to snap it. They're not even going to snap it. All right, and Maryland beating Akron on a stupid interception, but not going to question it. And our next is going to be Missouri versus Virginia Tech. Hokies versus, I don't even know who Missouri is. Yep, Missouri versus Virginia Tech is going to be our next matchup. All right, we're going to play again here. Virginia Tech versus Missouri. Missouri is going to be at home. R-P-O-N-M, Missouri. The number 18 ranked team in the nation is going to be facing off against Virginia Tech, who is definitely not ranked. The Virginia Tech Hokies are very far from ranked. I mean, the Virginia Tech Hokies are far from ranked, but they are going to be away here. They actually have a better defense than Missouri. So, they have a better defense than Missouri. So, Virginia Tech's defense will have to show up. All right, let's see here. Missouri versus Virginia Tech. Who will come out on top? Missouri or Virginia Tech? We don't know. We'll find out in this game. Our next matchup is going to be Texas Tech versus Coastal Carolina. Texas Tech, as long as they're not as long as they're not in an Ole Miss or Iowa State mood, they should not be losing this game. If we had our third unranked team beat a ranked team, I swear that would be insane. Zero, zero. Halftime. How is it? Oh, shoot, that was the fourth. What? Okay, well, I apologize. That was the fourth. I don't know what I was doing. But again, why are we having every single ranked team lose to unranked teams? We have no. We have Ole Miss losing to North Carolina. We have Iowa State losing to Middle Tennessee. And now we have Missouri losing to Virginia Tech. Oh my God. What is this game? This is actually broken. There are way too many upsets in this game. Whatever, though. Texas Tech, Coastal Carolina. I swear, if Coastal Carolina wins this, that would be that. I might just quit. Texas Tech, the Red Raider. Oh, wait, they're not even ranked. Okay, that wouldn't be that bad. But still, you're Texas Tech and you're playing Coastal Carolina. The Coastal Carolina, oh, they're not home. Shoot. Whoops. Not gonna make that mistake again. Okay, so Coastal Carolina is going to be on the road at Texas Tech. I mean, technically, Texas Tech is unranked, and so is Coastal Carolina. But Texas Tech are both better on the bracket and in real life. So I see no reason why they should be losing to 77 overall Coastal Carolina. But with the games we've freaking seen so far, I don't even know what to expect. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't even know what to expect at this point. But Texas Tech versus Coastal Carolina it is. Then we have Kansas, Arkansas, Arizona, Nebraska, and then we're on to our next, which I won't even tell you the matchups yet until you move on and see until we finish this thing. So, let's see here. Texas Tech is going to go up by 3 early in the game. They have the ball. They're not going to score. No one's going to score. 10-0. Ugh, I'm not. It's not 10-0 two-score game with Coastal. Yeah, the Texas Tech Red Raiders finally no stupid upsets. Texas Tech is going to beat out Arkansas. I mean, Coastal Carolina, sorry. So Texas Tech is going to be out Coastal Carolina. Now we have Kansas, Arkansas as our next matchup. And then the one after that is Arizona, Nebraska. And then we're on to our next. Even if we get through the full first round and I still have time, I'm not going to be continuing after this first round is over. Because I have homework and stuff. So, yep. All right. Kansas versus Arkansas. Kansas Jayhawks. The All Blacks are nice. Versus Arkansas. We're going to have to scroll back a lot for this one. FEDCPA. The Razorbacks. Oh, this is an even matchup. 2-2. This is literally an exactly even matchup. But we are going to call Arkansas. You've got to be kidding me. Is it wrong again? Kansas is supposed to be at home. We are going to call Arkansas the underdog here. It's not going to be Arkansas versus Arkansas. Arkansas versus Kansas. So, technically, Arkansas is going to be our underdog here, even though these guys are exactly equal. So, Arkansas is technically the underdog, and they don't have home field advantage. So, Kansas should win this, but we don't know. If this literal perfect matchup is a blowout, I swear to God. We've had close matchups for everything. And if this one is the one that is a blowout, I'm not going to be happy. All right. And we are ready to start here. Kansas, Arkansas. Here we go. Super Sim. Jump ahead. Next quarter. 7-0. Seven. 14-7, and slow it down. All right, 14-7 here, and Kansas has the ball at the opposing 24. Ooh, jumped in at a good time. Let's see. He back to pass. He's going to throw it to his receiver, and oh, what a tackle break. Breaks that tackle. And holds on, breaks that tackle, and he is going to get a first down and more because of that tackle break. He's going to throw it in the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And Kansas is going to tie it. Actually, not tie it. They're down by 1 still. But they are going to score. Jared Casey. Daniels here with the... And boom. Dime. Drop to Jared Casey here. And let's see what the PAT brings us. Kick is up, and it is good. 14-14, all tied up here. Arkansas versus Kansas. Boom. Yeah, and there we go. He's back to pass. He's going to throw it, and it is caught for 7 yards here. 2 minutes and 29 seconds left. He's going to throw it, and it is caught again. These guys are breaking some crazy tackles, making some good catches. You know, they get slammed. Arkansas making good progress down the field. Gonna throw it, and it's caught again. These guys getting slammed. Gain is 6. 2nd and 4, and they're gonna let this go to the 2-minute warning here. 2 minutes left in the game. 14-14. Arkansas with the ball on their own 48. Fumble! They fumbled and they recovered. Oh, a fumble and a recovery, but it is 3rd and 17. 3rd and 17, a lot of yardage to make up for the Jayhawks here. He's back to pass. He's going to throw, and it's caught. How long have I been streaming on? $85 minutes. All right, minute 25 left, and Kansas is going to get the ball here. Arkansas punts. And will this game go overtime, or will Kansas find their way down the field? He's back to pass. He's going to be caught, and he gets out of bounds here. They're at 29. They're making some good progress. Keep throwing those passes to open people. Not down the middle, though. I don't know. Timeout. Timeout. Okay, they're going to run to the line. I don't know why they're not taking a timeout. Look at your sideline. There's a minute and 5 seconds left. Let's go. Dropped. A minute and 2 left here in this game. They just need field goal range. They don't even need... He's going to almost take a sack. 57 seconds left. And why on earth would you punt? You know what? Never mind. Arkansas getting fed chance after chance to put this game in, get in the driver's seat. 49 seconds left on their own 35. Can they do it? Can they get into field goal range and take this game? He's going to get out of bounds after a first down. 43 seconds left. If they get to the if you get to the 35, I say you're in field goal range with the way these kickers hit. It's caught. It's caught. They're definitely in field goal range. Now you got to take a timeout. Timeout, Kansas. 38 seconds left. They're well in field goal range. Let's see what they do now. First down and a timeout taken by Kansas. Arkansas, the underdogs, by technicality here, but I'm not sure. Someone just came on and then swiped off. Technicality, they're the underdogs here, but I'm not sure how much of an underdog they actually are. 4, 3, you better get this snap off. 2, 1, as time expires, the field goal is good. Is there 1 second out the clock? Is there any time left on the clock for Kansas to give a prayer? I think that's it, though. And the Razorbacks are going to go to Kansas and win. And it's going to be Taylon Green that wins player of the game. 153 yards, 2 touchdowns. And it's going to be Arizona and Nebraska as our final matchup in this region. All right, and Arizona and Nebraska, this should be a good game. I believe I am an anti-Dylan Raiola man. So I'm not going to watch the game. I'm going to sim the whole game. I don't even want to watch Dylan Raiola throw passes. I had to put him in because it's only fair, but I am very anti-Nebraska. Arizona is going to be at home here. Arizona is going to be at home facing off against Nebraska. So this is just going to be a simmed game. I'm not even going to watch it because I can't stand Dylan Raiola. Yes, I dislike him so bad that I refuse to even watch his games. Nebraska, the Cornhuskers. The home options are somehow their best jerseys, and I'm giving them their worst jerseys. I hate them. And we're playing as Arizona. Alright. Arizona the favorite to win this game, and I really hope they do. Advance the game. Alright. Arizona, Nebraska is going to be our last game, and I will not reveal our next matchups until this game is done. So, can Tet McMillan and Noah Fafita win here? I have these dang Nebraskans, and how many times? I think I have them in twice. Nebraska. Yeah, I don't even remember. Oh, shoot. I didn't click Super Sim fast enough. Well, whatever. I'll do their kick return. Hear me? Get away hard, please. Weird. Why is it not letting me? Oh shoot, I ran a play. Dang it. Whoops. It's a jet touch pass. Tet McMillan. Right. All right. Jump ahead to the end of the game. Ah, God dang it. Freaking Nebraska. All right, well, Arkansas, you're not going to get to be watched. All right, and finally, we're on to our third out of 4 regions for the first round. We have Duke versus Maryland, Mississippi State versus Baylor, Oregon versus Liberty, Arizona versus Akron again is back in it, a second chance, BYU versus NC State, Wisconsin versus Army, Ohio State versus Vanderbilt, Alabama versus Western Kentucky. That is what we've got here for our next region. And we're going to start off with Duke versus Maryland. Maryland could have 2 teams due to the fact that they are the only FBS college in their state. There are going to have only 2 teams in there. They could have a chance to have 2 teams in the next round. So we're going to see. Duke is at home, however, so we gotta scroll all the way to Duke. If you're new to the stream, make sure to drop a like and sub to the channel if you aren't already. Ooh, I passed Duke. Drop a like and sub to the channel if you aren't already, please. Edit uniforms. Oof, those are nice. And we have to go to Maryland. Are going to be on the road. Maryland was on the road. Maryland was at home against Akron. My apologies. Scroll past them again. Oh, this is a really even matchup. Oh my. This is actually an exactly even matchup, except for Duke has home field advantage. So we'll see who will come out on top. Will the home field advantage do Maryland in? Or will Duke or will Maryland go on the road and say, no, we're better overall than you say? We should win this game. Let's see. Phillip Rivers. No, I'm just kidding. We'll see. Oh, frick. My phone again. All right. My apologies. And Super Saiyan. This is our second exactly even matchup here. 7-0 Duke. All right. 7-7, 10-7. It's 10-7 at the end of the third, and we will slow this bad boy down and watch it. Let's see, 10-7 at the end of the third. Maryland with a chance to put this away, however. As long as they score a touchdown, they are on their own 28. Third down, and they didn't get it. So they're probably going to punt here, allowing Duke to get the ball and have a chance to tie it. Oh, they're going to kick a field goal. Oh. Still gonna be a one-score game, and it is good. Duke with a touchdown can win here. If Maryland's defense holds strong, then it is over here. All right. Our next matchup is Mississippi State versus Baylor. All right. All right, 2nd and 6 here for Maryland. Let's see. Throw it out of bounds. All right. Let's see here. He's going to throw, and it's going to be broken up. 4th and 6. Well, Duke probably will punt, knowing the sim. Let's see what they do here, though. They might not. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the sim's brain does here at 2 minutes and 17 seconds. They're going to go for it. Okay, 4th and 6. This is the game right here. You got it. So it's a first down. And they're going to let it go to the 2-minute warning. Let's see here. And that was my 2-minute warning speech. 2 minutes left in the game. Maryland 13 away on the road at Duke, who has 7 right here. Wallace Wade here. And the ACC Duke trying to prevent an upset. And they're going to take a huge sack here. Terrapins are going to get to quarterback Neo Avery, the freshman D lineman. The left edge going to get to them. All right. He's back to pass. He's going to throw. That should have been picked. What do we say to that? We say go to Kennesaw. They want you. That should have been picked, but it wasn't. I don't know why. Oh my God, that fell right through your hand, didn't it, pal? 3rd and 15 here, giving Duke another chance. If they had picked that, that would have probably put the game away. And he's going to take a huge sack. 4th and 22. This is going to be a lot to make up. I don't think you can make that up. And why are they cheering? One minute and 13 seconds left here. 4th and 22 for the game, most likely. Incomplete. 1st and 10, Maryland. They get a field goal here. This game is over. It's 2 scores. Almost a first down. 2nd and 3. And Duke is going to take a timeout here. All right. 2nd and 3. QB. Read option. It was in a read option. Not a great one. Duke going to use their 2nd timeout. They have one more. 55 seconds left in this ball game. The 4th and 1. Oh, that is a close one. Now, I think the sim kicks a field goal here. That'll just put it 2 scores. Yep. Unless they miss the field goal, this game is over. And it is... They missed that? Did you just miss that field goal? There's no way. I've never seen that. Wait, what? Did he miss that or no? He missed it. He missed the field goal. That's insane. All right, Duke's going to have a chance now. 47 seconds left on the clock, and can now take a sack here. Throws it away. 41 seconds left, 2nd and 10. How do you miss that clutch time field goal? I still don't think Duke's going to win, but you cannot be missing those. All right, he's back to pass. He's going to throw it out on the flat, and it is a first down for Duke. 38 seconds left. They got out of bounds. They do not have any timeouts, however. Let's go. And he gets it on the flat out again. They're at the 40. This is getting scary. 41-yard line. This is well within Hail Mary range, obviously. But they still have 30 seconds left. There is no good reason why they couldn't, theoretically, as long as they keep throwing it near those edges. 24. Wow. Okay, I swear to God, Maryland, if you lose because your kicker can't hit a 15-yard field goal, that would be the most embarrassing thing ever. You missed that field goal. Wow. But it is still very far from over. I still think Maryland wins this. In the end zone, and he throws it away. 22 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Let's see what's going to happen here. Duke at the 24-yard line. Not in the red zone yet. First and goal at the 6. He caught that. And this game is not close to over. Wow. Game is far from over according to Duke. You miss a field goal, they're going to punish you for it. He's back to pass. Throws incomplete. 2nd and goal. Can Duke punish Maryland for their mistakes, or will Maryland get 2 teams for them to advance? Two teams, and this is it. This is 2 teams in this. You have 2 options. You have 2 teams in the 2nd round, or 2 teams in the 2nd round, or Duke has 1. What happens here? 3rd and goal from the 6. 11 seconds left. It's a touchdown! Duke scored! Touchdown, Blue Devils! Touchdown, Blue Devils! They missed a field goal. They had 8 seconds on the clock, and they said, yes, this game is ours. The Blue Devils score. Now, they need to make this kick. Javon Harvey, the senior, making a game-tying catch. If they miss this kick, however, this game will most likely go to overtime. Let's see. A timeout taken by Duke. Actually, no, taken by Maryland. Maryland's going to take a timeout. This is their final attempt. Their PAT, it is up and it is good. 7 seconds left. Maryland needs a miracle. Could we have a miracle at Duke, or will Maryland be prevented from having an unfair advantage? 2 teams in the next round. Let's see. Three seconds left. They're at their own 31. What do you do here? You throw up a prayer. Can Maryland? This is the final play of the game. He throws it. It's not going to make it. And Duke with an insane final drive to win this ball game. And our next matchup is going to be Mississippi State versus Baylor. Mississippi State versus Baylor. What time is it? All right. Duke with an insane comeback win. All right. Play now. Baylor, Mississippi State versus Baylor. Mississippi State is going to be at home. All right. Mississippi State is going to be taking on Baylor. Baylor. Baylor is going to be on the road here. I think Baylor's actually better on paper, though. In the bracket, Mississippi State is better. Oh, and on paper, apparently, Mississippi State is better as well. They're going to use their all yellows because I say so. All right. And the Baylor Bears are going to be playing Mississippi State here. All right, and yep, that's our next one. And then we've got one more region after this one. Some featured teams here. We've got the favorite to win it all in football, Oregon, as in the next one, right? Or is it Oregon State? Oh, no. Oregon's in our next matchup. We've got the favorite to win it all, Oregon versus Liberty. But highlights in our next region, we've got, you know what? I'm just going to give you, oh, sugar. SDSU is in our next one. And you know I love my Aztecs. Super Sim. Jump ahead. Next quarter. Mississippi State better on paper. End of the first, 0-0. 7-0 at the half. 14-0. I don't think they can win. Yep, and the Mississippi State Bulldogs are gonna win. Better on paper and in things, so. Mississippi State is gonna win. And our next matchup includes the favorites, the #1 ranked team in the nation. However, national champions, Ohio State. Do they even appear in this? I swear I had them. Oh yeah, they do appear in the same region. It's the same region as Oregon. So national champions and #1 ranked team in the nation both appear. All right. So we have the #1 ranked team in the nation at home with Liberty. The Liberty Flames trying, probably with not much success, but we'll see. They are trying to keep the #1 team in the nation, #1 ranked team in the nation, and you know I have to go with my favorite Oregon jerseys, home fly era. I love them. Liberty Flames on the road at Oregon. I do not see there being any way that Oregon loses this game. It is inexcusable for Oregon to lose this game against Liberty. I don't even know where Liberty is. It is absolutely inexcusable for Oregon to lose this game. Dylan Gabriel, a now Cleveland Brown quarterback, is going to try to win Oregon a game here at home, send them to the next round, and continue for them to be the favorites. Liberty trying not to get blown out is what I'm going to say. Liberty's going to go up early. They are going to take a 3 up, and Oregon probably going to pull away here. 14-3, yeah. Liberty was up for a little, but I don't see them winning this. 9-14, and the Oregon Ducks going to stay in. Beating out Liberty here. And now we've got Arizona again. I don't know why I didn't put ASU there. Maybe that's how it worked out. But Arizona again is going to have a second chance. And so is Akron. We have 2 second chance teams facing off. With the Liberty Flames, you know what? I respect. 1-score game against the #1 team in the country. Not horrible. But, of course, I don't think there's anyone quite near Oregon that would give them much of a fight. They would play Arizona or Akron, and I don't see, maybe if Ted McMillan and Noah Fafita go crazy, then I can see them winning. But Arizona is going to be at home yet again. And they're going to try yet again to win. Akron's going to be away yet again, and they're going to try yet again to win. Akron here, going to try to win here at Oregon. I mean, not at Arizona, sorry. Not Oregon. I don't know what I'm yammering on about. Getting tired. All right. The Zips. All right, and Akron and Arizona, 2 second-chance teams trying to prove that they do belong. Can they prove that they were worthy of a second chance? Both of them, either of them. Both of these teams, I'm not rooting specifically for one. I'd love to see the upset with Akron winning, but I'm not rooting specifically for one, because of the fact that both of them did lose their first game. So it's not like there is going to be an unfair advantage for either of them. If Akron had somehow won the first game, I'd be rooting for Arizona, just to make sure that, you know, it's fair. But Super Sim, jump ahead, next quarter, let's see. 7-0 at the end of the first. 14-0 at the half. Doesn't look like we're gonna get to see much. 17, and yep, it looks like the Wildcats are gonna blow Akron out of the water here. Akron was not worthy of a second chance, said Arizona. But we are. They are going to beat out Akron here. And we're going to move on to our next matchup. BYU versus North Carolina State. All right. I'd love to see Ohio. I'd love to see Ohio State play Oregon. That'd be fun. The number 1 ranked team versus the national champion. That'd be great. All right. Let's see. Oh, that's convenient. BYU, but they're home. So I need to go to NC State. The Wolf Pack here. Ooh, they have some nice All-Blacks. Versus BYU. The Cougars, the number 13 ranked team in the nation, is going to be facing the NC State Wolfpack. Could we get another ranked team upset? Could we get another ranked team upset here? I don't know. We'll find out. NC State versus BYU. And our next matchup is Wisconsin versus Army. Army, fun fact, the only FBS college football game I've been to. I went to Army versus ECU, which I was sick the entire game, and it was not fun, but it was cool to be there. Anyways. So, yeah, NC State versus BYU here. I have also been to Yale versus Princeton, which was way more fun because you get to pick your seats in Yale. So I sat over on the other side, and there was nobody. All right, Super Sim. Jump bad. Nothing yet. 7-3. (14-3). That's 2 scores. I'm gonna assume BYU is gonna win this. Yep. And the BYU Cougars are going to beat NC State, and now we've got Wisconsin versus Army here. Jake Retzlaff is gonna win player of the game here. 134 pass yards, 2 touchdowns. So BYU is going to beat out North Carolina State. Now we've got Wisconsin versus Army, and we only have 1, 2, 3 more matchups until we're on to our last region. Wisconsin versus Army. Home is Army's actually. No, Wisconsin's home. The Badgers. Boom. I like the All Reds. Actually, can we get a better helmet though? White helmet or white helmet too. Alright, and then Army. This is going to be a lot of scrolling. the Black Knights. So, the Army Black Knights. This is a weird one. Army Black Knights are underdogs on paper, on the bracket. Underdogs on paper, but they are ranked. So I'm going to say that Wisconsin is the underdog in football. But I'm going to say that they are the overdog, if you will, in March Madness bracket. So, the Black Knights trying to prove that they're still worthy of ranked, even though they lost to freaking Navy. The road to champions begins here at Wisconsin. Let's see who will win, Wisconsin or Army. Army's going to take an early 7-0 lead. And it's still 7-0, so we are going to watch this one. Whatever. All right, let's see. Wisconsin with the ball on their opposing 13, which is good for them because they can score here very easily. But he's going to get stopped and he's going to lose a yard off of that play. All right. Ooh, this has been a long stream. My longest stream was 4 hours and 45 minutes. I streamed from like 8 to, it was like 7 to 10 I streamed. It's not correct math. It was 7 to 11 I streamed. It was like 11:45 and I finally stopped streaming. But yeah, that's my longest stream. This is definitely my second longest though. All right. It was also my only stream where I had one viewer the entire time. Wisconsin. And he's going to lose some yardage. And the 2-minute warning here. 2-minute warning at Wisconsin. Army Black Knights 7, Wisconsin Badgers nothing. All right. 2nd and goal from the 6. Wisconsin got a lane, and he's going to be 1 yard short. 3rd and goal from the 1 now. Red zone is right, Red zone is right, Wisconsin. You are, in fact, in the red zone. He's going to throw, and he's got his man. Touchdown, Badgers. And this will mean that Chris Brooks Jr. gonna sneak in there for a touchdown here. A PAT here for Wisconsin to tie it up. The kick is up and it is good. It appears, yep, and it is good. Wisconsin and Army all tied at 7 here. This is a giant stadium. Wisconsin gonna kick it off to Army here. Let's see what Army can do. Their own 15. Could they score 3 and win? A screen pass and a flag. It's going to be on. Alright guys, I know we're not done, but after this matchup, I am going to stop the stream here. But we will definitely get back to it. To see who's going to come out on top. But yeah. Minute 19, minute 18, minute 17. Clock's running down. Army. Can they do it? Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Okay. 3rd and 8. Now. He's back to pass. He's scrambling, and he's going to get the first down. And a timeout from Army here. Whoo! A quick pass and a loss of yards and a loss of time. Let's take a timeout here, Army. What are we doing? What are we doing? They're not even in close to in field goal range. That's their own 47. Can we call a timeout? Call a timeout. What are you doing? They didn't get the snap off, and it's going to go to overtime. I don't understand what this sim is doing, but it's a defensive battle. Overtime, 7-7. Yes, I know the overtime rules, but if you coin toss, defense, possession, and then after the first overtime, must get a 2-point conversion, and then you just do trading 2-point conversions until someone loses. Coin toss, it's heads. Army's won the toss, and they're gonna choose play defense first, and Wisconsin is gonna defend left. All right. Let's see what will happen here. He's back to pass. He's going to throw it. He's got his man, and it is caught. A first down for Wisconsin. Big play to start off. They're at the 12-yard line now. A run play, not going to get them much. They're going to get 2 yards, and they're at the 10-yard line. 2nd and 8 for the Badgers here. Last time they were Big Ten champions was 2012, and they won the Rose Bowl in 2020. Cool. They're going to throw. He got a 1st and goal from the 1. Wisconsin starting off strong. Let's see. The Badgers, can they pull off the, I'm just going to say win. It's not an upset. It's not an upset. They're going to hand it off, and it's a touchdown. Wisconsin. And he is going Alright, and it is going to be in the red zone here. Alright. Oh, I'm tired. Kick is up and it is good. Wisconsin. Gonna go up 14-7 on Army here, and it's overtime continuing. Let's see. Can Army win, or will Wisconsin's defense hold strong? Which I'm really hoping it does, because I want to stop. Oh, and a 2nd and 24, a huge sack. Will McDonald is going to get a huge sack to bring it to 2nd and 24. Ugh. Oh, shoot. Oh, God dang it, this stupid phone. All right. And it is time, 2nd and 24 for Army. Back to pass. He's going to scramble out. He's going to scramble. He's going to have a first down. He's going to have a first down, a 24-yard scramble, and now it's 1st and 10 for Army at their 13-yard line. He's going to pass, he's going to throw it, and it's batted up. And incomplete out of the end zone. They won the Big Ten in 1896. Are they the only team in the Big Ten? Was it them and, Ohio State? Is that it? Huh? Another deflected pass, and it is 3rd down and 10 at the 13-yard line for the Badgers here. They need some yards and fast. Oh my goodness. Oh. And it is again batted down. 4th and 10. This play will not decide the game, but this play will decide the game if they don't succeed. All right, this is for the game here. Throws incomplete. And the Wisconsin Badgers are going to beat Army here. Wisconsin Badgers are going to beat Army, and that's it. Just a quick preview for the rest of the matchups. We'll start off next stream with Florida versus Ohio State versus Vanderbilt. Then we'll go Alabama versus Western Kentucky. Is the rest in our region. Only 2 more matchups left in our region. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and that'll do it.